I'm going to show you how simple it is to create a DLL file using the Forth programming language. If you want to follow along, I've created a website. You can type it in your address bar, and I'll have the source code listed there. And you can basically just copy and paste to follow along. So we'll get started. We're going to type or put in our code, and we're going to run our simple little program that we created, which is just a message box that displays my website. And we're going to create a DLL using this function. So all we need to do is we need to run a command like this. Some of the things you need to know is that you can basically, this is the inbox is the name of your definition right here, and simple box is whatever you want to call it. You could call it simple box 2, simple box square, you can call this whatever you want. And this number right here is the number of arguments that your word requires. In this case, we don't have any arguments for this word, so we put 0. If we needed an argument for this word, we'd put 1, 2, 3, or whatever. And so all we need to do is hit enter. And I did this before, so that's why it's showing that message. And to create a DLL, all we need to do is call this word program, and we can call it whatever we want. In this case, I'm going to call it inbox 2 because I created another one before this. So just like that, we created our DLL file, and we can check this in our directory, Forth Inc. And it will usually install in your bin folder. And in this case, yes, it's inbox2.dll. So after this, we can import this file and actually run it. And that's what this does right here, function simple box. So I'm gonna type that in. And as I was saying before, we have 0 arguments. So that's why there's nothing right here. And this will output something. So that's why it's listed like this. Now, if we had a 1 right here, then we would put something like that there. If we had 2, we could just do like A, B, X. And I know this may be a little bit confusing, but Forth has, if you understand the stack, you understand that you can pop things off the stack, you can put things on the stack, and this is kind of the Forth representation of the data stack. I've covered that in one of my tutorials if you want to check that out. So all we do is hit enter. In this case, that's wrong. We should do that. And just like that, we have our function imported. So that's pretty much all you need to do to create a DLL file. I included more information, including stuff from the SwiftForth reference manual. For example, they use kind of an example calculator DLL, where you can export, like calculator functions and stuff like that. So if you want to check it out, check out my posts, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think.